Morning, this is Brian. Today is Tuesday, September 6, 2022, and I'm here back at Mount Soledad Natural Park here in La Jolla. As any people who watch my videos, also who live in the Southern California area, very well know that we are in the middle of a monster heat wave. So today I am not planning on any real hiking videos. However, because I love to get out and make sure that I get my outdoor time, I am going to maybe shoot a couple of shorter videos today and at least get some time outside before I go retreat into the great indoors. May as well get a little bit of time outside today. So yeah, it's a very warm morning out here. It's probably in the low to mid 70s right now. Feels like it's about 73, 74 degrees. We've had really warm overnight lows from this heat wave. That's why normally this area is socked in with some marine layer overcast, but alas, there is no marine layer around here. So we actually get albeit hazy views way out into the San Diego County backcountry. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Maybe I can point out some of the landmarks to people who might not be familiar with them. So again, I'm on the south slope of Soledad right now, and if we're looking out, that's going out towards the Point Loma area over there. Well, we've got Mission Bay much closer at hand, and obviously the Pacific Ocean's over there. And we get the high rises of the downtown area, Interstate 5 down below us. But I think for people who like my content and know what I like to talk about more is a lot of the natural features. Well, let's go start looking at some of those right now. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. It looks like I'm up here for a quick sunrise shot, but as we're looking out over there, we're looking out towards Otay Mountain, the Otay Mountain area. That right there is San Miguel Mountain, closer to the east end of Chula Vista and Hamul. Then we're looking way out to some mountains I don't recognize. And then we got Lions Peak right over here. And that's also in the Hamul area. So that's Lions Peak, which is like 3,700 something feet high. And then we're looking out towards Lawson and Gaskill Peaks over there. Then the background peaks there, that's Los Pinos Mountain in Cleveland National Forest with Corte Madera. And then below it is Coles Mountain, the high point of the city of San Diego. And then we're going Corte Madera. We're looking out towards the lagunas. That little rise right there is Viejas Mountain. And now we're looking out towards Cuyamaca, of course. Cuyamaca, Middle Peak, North Peak. And then you can see the Vulcan Mountains way off in the distance there, but further out, of course. And then the ones closer at hand, that's Iron Mountain. And Woodson Mountain, I think, is just out of frame. I can't see Woodson Mountain. It's behind the folds of the slope of Mount Soledad over here. So I'm gonna get some nice sunrise shots this morning. It's like I said, it's very warm this morning. Maybe I'll migrate down the hill a little bit and see. I know I've shot video in this area back in late June. I did some video around here, but it wasn't during the sunrise. It was right in the middle of the afternoon. So let's see. We'll migrate down this hill a little bit. It's very peaceful, very quiet right now, except for my yapping voice, of course. But yeah, we're getting some good sunrise shots. Okay, now we can see Woodson. Now we can see Woodson over there. That's Woodson Mountain over there. The one with the famous potato chip rock. I did hike that one once. That was before I started. Well, I started filming some of my hikes, but I didn't film that day. It was my friend and I. We were hiking that one. Oh God! Sorry, spider. Accidentally disturbed a spider web. Not meaning to. Let me see if I can get this guy off of me. There you go, buddy. Try to do it without being too intrusive. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Woodson Mountain. Yeah, it's the pointy one over there. My friend and I did not bother going on Potato Chip Rock. I mean, it's cool and all, but you know, I was focused on getting to the top of the mountain where the towers are. And you know, a lot of people say it's a great hike. I have to agree, it was an awesome hike actually. I thought it was really fun. Beautiful hike actually. But yeah, it's a nice peaceful morning out here. So I'm not trying to yap too loud and stuff. But there's the old Veterans Cross. But yeah, we're getting some nice sunrise vibes over there by Cuyamaca, out to the east-northeast of us here. So now we're in September now, so the sun's gonna start rising closer to due east. Towards the latter part of the month, it'll start rising in the due east. Like June and July was rising over there in the northeast. And then by October, it'll start rising over there. November, December, probably closer to San Miguel over there. It's a shame about San Miguel. It's a shame that it's cordoned by private property. There's no public easement to hike that. I've always wanted to go on top of that one. We'll zoom in on San Miguel again. That's San Miguel Mountain over there. It's 2 sets of radio towers. Always admired that one since I was a kid, but there's no legal way to hike up there. I know a lot of people do it anyways, but you can get in trouble for doing that. Me, I'd rather not. But yeah, it's kind of a hazy morning out here. Pretty sure it's, even over here, it's going to be probably in the mid-80s at least here in the La Jolla area. Where I live, it's been consistently, I would say we've hit 100 a couple times. Maybe not as hot as they were saying. Originally, we were supposed to be like 104, 105 over the weekend, and we were mostly hovering around 99, 100 degrees. Not that that's pleasant, but not as bad as we're supposed to get. Now it's supposed to ramp up again and get hotter tomorrow, Thursday, and then now Friday. We were supposed to have a little bit of a cool down coming, and now that's not going to be till at least Saturday now. So we're kind of stuck. We're kind of stuck in this very stagnant pattern. But I know 2 mornings ago, we actually had some rain. If you look here at the soil, you can kind of see the little pock marks from the raindrops. But I'm trying to say we're going to get maybe some tropical rain coming maybe over the weekend. Of course, I subscribe to the creed that I believe it as it's happening. That's when I believe it. So until it happens, I won't believe it a bit. Here we are, back to a nice little overlook area. It's actually very warm and muggy this morning. Kind of reminds me of summer mornings when I lived in New Jersey. It would be like this quite often, sometimes even a little warmer. What was it, Sunday morning? I left for work. I go to work at 4 a.m. Well, that's when I clock in, and I'll leave for work like at around 3:40-ish in the morning, because I live pretty close to where I work, thankfully. And I remember leaving that morning, and it must have been still like 85, 87 degrees out, because it was steamy. And that was the morning that it had rained before, so it was steamy. And it only ended up getting to about, I think, 95. The day before was close to 100 degrees, but it only got to about 95 that day because there was some cloud cover. But it was steamy that morning. Probably what it feels like when you wake up to go to work in Palm Springs at that time. But I do love this area. I love this park. So I like coming here, and that's why I'm going to keep coming back. Just love these little canyons over here. Just so circumspect, the beauty here. It's just, I just love the canyons, the vegetation, all the coastal sage scrub and chaparral growing here. Like I said, it's way too sticky for me to be getting into a really long hike. I did pretty good last week when I did South Fortuna Mountain. And that was at the beginning of it. That day didn't get as hot as I thought it was. Low 90s. But I had an early start, so it ended up pretty nicely, I gotta say. Of course, you know me, pointing out the beautiful lemonade sumac or lemonade berry. Lots of it here. Take over these coastal canyons. But yeah, look at that. The sun's about to shoot over Cuyamaca Rancho State Park. Wow. Figured I'd catch a quick sunrise here at Soledad. It's a good place to catch it, I'll tell you. Especially because you got views. Even over here, even though we're not near the cross, at the eastern high point of the mountain, so you can just look out there and just think to yourself, the possibilities of rising today. Like I said, today's possibilities are kind of, for me, are kind of humble as opposed to grandiose. I'm not going to be doing major mountain hikes and stuff, but doesn't mean I can't come out and enjoy the possibilities of a peaceful, relaxing day. I don't have to work today. It's just a nice vibe today. Just thinking of possibilities of what I would like to do down the road. I mean, I'm really desperately wishing for cooler weather so I can finally go back to doing the mountain hikes that I did. Maybe next Tuesday could be a possibility. The heat's supposed to finally relent, so who knows, I might end up going to the Cuyamacas, could go to the Lagunas maybe. I would love to get out and hang out with the pines and stuff. I kind of miss that, really. Usually most of my summer videos take place in the San Gabriel Mountains or the San Bernardinos, where it's higher up, it's cooler, big trees around. I definitely miss that. I will admit, though, I've had some pretty good times this year, too, though. I'm going out more than I've gone out in years. So, can't really complain. Just look at that. This is definitely a money shot over here. I'm not a huge sunrise or sunset fanatic, but doesn't mean I don't appreciate them. And with all those tropical mid-level clouds off over the desert past Cuyamaca, it definitely is something to look at and appreciate. But I've been kind of thinking about all those mountains I want to hike again. It's too bad San Miguel is off limits. Too bad Lions Peak is all surrounded by private property. But I really want to get out and hit Corte Madera, Los Pinos. I want to hit some of those. Maybe try to see if I can combine Los Pinos and Corte Madera in one hike. Probably about a 10 to 12 mile hike. But there we go. The old sun rising over the southern Cuyamaca Mountains right now as we speak. You can see the flare of light coming over as we sit here and just enjoy the beautiful coastal canyons here. Just enjoying the relatively temperate conditions before we get out of control and get blazing hot. Because I think, was it Thursday or Friday? Even this area, the La Jolla area, is supposed to get up into the 90s. That's pretty rare. Pretty rare for La Jolla. Even during the Santa Ana winds, when usually the hot air blows to the coast, but there we are. I'm back up to the top here. There's our sunrise right over the southern Cuyamaca Mountains. Quiet, beautiful morning. There we are. Sunrise over Cuyamaca. Well, I think it'll do that. I think that will do it for this clip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on another video.